Hi everybody, it's Tommy Doe from Bird Street Studio, and I'm back with the flip through of Eclectic Ladies. I'm so excited to do it for you. For all of those who have been following me making this journal, I surely appreciate it, and I think you're going to love the finished product. So without further ado, I'm going to sit down, and sorry for the shadows. I'm seeing shadows, but it's daylight, and I probably should maybe if I turn this on, it'll get rid of some of them. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to sit down and we're going to do a flip through, and I'll show you the things that I added since we were together last. Okay. So basically, this is our cover. And what I did, I can't remember exactly what I did last, but I put the topper on it. I covered the spine with this kind of metallic gold designed ribbon, sort of, and then I lined it with this gold lace. I put some sari fabric down here because I love the gold and I love the red. There is a grommet or eyelet right back here in the back that holds our ribbon, and I tied a bow here, but how you wrap this is gonna depend on you. What I did is I sewed an antique button on here, okay, and then I just wrapped it a couple of times around, and then I took one piece of the ribbon around again and tied a bow. And that's how I did tie a bow. Wait, of course I'm on camera, so, okay. And I just tied a bow like that. So that's how I hooked it. I love this button. So I thought it looked really pretty on here. So the inside we did in the green. I'm going to go ahead and show you the back. What I did is I didn't add anything to the front. Sometimes when you add pockets in that inside, if you start tucking things in, it's hard to write in the journal. But if somebody wants to add something, it's easy enough to do. What I did do, though, is I did add a pocket to the back right here. It's made out of a black cardstock lined in gold with a piece of sari in gold, and I matched it with a green piece of fabric right here. So if you wanted to tuck something in there, it's a pocket. Okay. And then I think the other thing I did in here is we didn't have anything in these pockets in each signature. So I took different pictures of the girls that came in this digital kit. Some I lined in gold, and that tucks right in here. On the opposite side, I actually put lined paper and a little piece on here with a color, and that tucks in here. And I did that in each signature, so you'll see that. So let's do the flip through. So this is a 3 signature journal, and you remember we embossed these gold circles. I tried to kind of keep it circles when I could. There's fabric, and it's kind of a mixed media piece. Here we have a pocket with a really big journaling card, and a page where I decoupaged a part of a napkin on there. This is that wraparound that you can journal on, and you can journal on the backs of each of these cards and on the page. Periodically throughout, I did decoupage some of this napkin to keep the red going. This is just a page edge that we did back in the beginning. I added a little piece of that napkin right there. Here's a pocket with a large journaling card in there. This is our center of our first signature, and I did a video of this window pane journaling card. And these are top tucks in here. And another journaling card. And then where I thought that something needed a little bit of adornment, I added little pieces just to break up the blankness. But I didn't want to take away from the fact that this, to me, a journal is for journaling. So this is one of the very first things we covered. We did this flip out. And there's a page edge, part of a decoupage napkin on the back of this. This has got embossed gold circles. This is our tissue paper that we printed on, that we decoupaged on there. And this right here is a beautiful little horizontal belly band with some writing space in here. And then this is a vertical belly band. I love it with all the little adornments. And then we have this envelope kind of notebook thing that I did a video on this. I got this idea from Louisa Heinzel. I thought it was so cute. It's got paper on both sides. You've got pockets. I love this piece. And then this is our second signature. These digitals, by the way, for anybody who hasn't followed us, if you're new, these are from Cheryl Francis Art. She is one, Louise Heinzel and Cheryl Francis Art. And now I've kind of gravitated towards Crafty Cat. All have Etsy shops, and I love their digitals. But this is from Cheryl Francis. This also is from Cheryl Francis. And here's a pocket with a journaling card. And this right here is a piece of paper I got from our Kathy. This is from Crafty Cat, Amy from Crafty Cat. This is part of Cruciform. I think I did a accordion journal, and I used her digital Cruciform, and I loved it. It was blue, grays, neutrals. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I had to stop, and now I'm back, and I'll bet you can't guess what they were barking at. Amazon delivery across the street. Anyways, where was I? Oh, turn the page. So here, this is another one of the removable little pockets here. I colored these two. What I did was I was afraid that the ink would go through, so I actually traced a couple of these pieces of this flower on tracing paper, colored them with alcohol markers, and glued them down. So that's how I added color to that, because I didn't want it to go through to the other side, and I already had this in the book. So this one is one of the girls as well, lined in gold. And you can tuck a lot of different things in these pockets. That's what they were meant for. And this is one as well with a lined back. Each one of them has one lined in gold and one with a lined back. And I just added different things throughout the journal. This, I think we did the page edge. I put one of these little, I don't know, trinket tag things in here because I thought it matched pretty well. Here's a pocket with a journaling card. And this has our paper from Kathy. And I just put a journaling piece in here. It's a piece of coffee dyed cardstock. And this is our center of our second signature with our kind of cut out side pocket where we sewed some buttons on. And here's a journaling card. Again, lots of room to tuck stuff in there. And this I wanted just for journaling. Here's a pocket in gold and then a journaling card. And this graphic is from Cheryl Francis. And in this signature, here's our fold out page. Here's another window journaling card, but I used it as a pocket. And in it, we put a little notebook, a notepad in here, created with some of the paper we used, the material that I thought matched. I thought that was cute. And here's just a page edge. Here's another horizontal belly band. And this is just a fold over piece. I got this from our Kathy. This is from Cheryl Francis Art. I added another little piece down here and attached a piece of lined paper to that so that there would be journaling spot. And again, there's a lot of places in here where whoever has this journal, not sure if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to put it in my Etsy. So check there. Places to put, to embellish yourself. This right here is the other half of a page, and what I did is this is a pocket, and I put in a piece of folded paper and just a I don't know, just a little journaling spot. And then on this side, right here, I've got a little pocket, and I didn't put anything in there. So I'm going to put a little Post-it note because I'm going to add something to there, and I'm not sure what yet. Okay, and then this is a vertical belly band, pretty cool. And this is a flip out card, notepad type thing, journaling space, another pocket on the back with this cute tag in it. Pretty cool piece, a floating piece of ephemera. I love it. And then this is our third signature. I hate that we're at the last one already, but this is again textile, fabric, and mixed media sort of. Here's a pocket with Brave Wings She Flies. And there's a huge journaling card. And here's our floating kind of pocket. And here's the girl lined in gold on the side. And then this one is the girl that's got the lined back. Pretty cool. Cheryl Francis Art. And that just wraps around so you can journal here, journal here, journal here. The page edge made out of fabric and paper. And this I just put some paper embellishments on there to break up the blankness. Here's our pocket with a really cute journaling card. And these birds, the black and white, are from Cheryl Francis Art as well. And that's our napkin. This is fabric. This is the center of this signature, and I decoupage napkin, put a little piece of paper decoupage. It's a journaling card. This back graphic is from Amy at Crafty Cat. Then this picture is from Cheryl Francis. And with this one again, this is Crafty Cat. This is our painty papers, or whatever you call them, our mark making papers. There's some fabric on here, and then this bird is from Cheryl Francis as well. Like I said, I love this journal. Oh, and this is where way back in the beginning when we started this, I drew this little flower to show you how it would look to write on here on this black with a white pen, like a white gel pen. And here I added just a piece to the bottom and lace just to break it up. This is a flower. I took them all apart and then I added some French knots here, some lace and fabric. Wow, I got glue on my fingers, all over my fingers. And then I just added a piece of lace there that I thought was pretty. And this right here I added, I sewed this piece of like kind of an eyelet cotton with a piece of fabric on here to make a little corner pocket, and then added a journaling card in here behind it. This is just a paper ruffle made out of music paper. These are, you'll see these throughout here. They're butterflies that where are they? I sat and stamped them on craft paper, an abundance of them. So I grab out of here all the time. I've got butterflies, I've got birds. Those are the two mostly what I have. I did a whole bunch of butterflies and then a few birds. And this is die cut out of scraps, and I did some scrap die cutting. I only have like 2 pieces of die cut stuff, or 2 dies for die cutting, so that's it. And then this is paper from our Kathy that I attached to some lined paper. And then we made a belly band. This is a piece of corrugated cardboard that I put gold on, and a graphic from Cheryl Francis. And this is our vertical belly band. Beautiful graphic. This is a journaling card I made on music paper. And this picture actually came out of a gardening book. And this is, you can open this accordion piece so you can put ephemera or pieces of things in there. Then on the front, I made a little belly band and put this graphic in here on a index card, a copy dyed index card, like that. And then it's just decorated on the back. And that, people, is our journal. I love it. I hope you loved it. Thank you again for going along with me while I make it. Check my Etsy shop. I'm probably going to list it. Sometimes it just takes me a while to give these up, so they'll sit on my bookcase for a while, but keep checking. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.